On a lighter note now, we caught up with actor turned director Nandita Das at an event in India's capital city, Delhi. Nandita shared with us some bizarre demands made by directors and producers when she was an actor. One director even asked her to seduce him. Listen up.
I mean, there are all kinds. I remember there was a director who wanted a sort of a sensual scene. He says, "Okay, come, seduce me." And I was like, "Excuse me?" And he's like, "Yeah, I just want to see that, you know, are you sensual enough? Can you seduce the camera?" And I was like, "Great, I don't even want to be an actor, like why am I here?" So, I mean, that's the closest I've been to what, and I don't even know if it was a casting couch, maybe it was a genuine question, but I don't know whether a man would ever be asked that question. And of course, I keep getting asked to lighten my skin for films, especially if I'm doing a middle class, an upper middle class, an educated character. If I'm doing a lower class in a village or in a slum, then my skin color is fine. But the minute I have to play somebody who's more affluent or more educated, then they're always telling me to lighten my skin. And even if I sort of say no to it, when I see the film sometimes, they have done it in the post-production, you know, they've color corrected it and they think they're doing me a favor, by the way, like by lightening it, so. But I definitely hope that and wish, and I think it's going to happen. The point is, can we hasten the process of just having more women behind the camera? Of course, in front as you need female actors, and they are there, and you know, a lot of the times they're objectified as well because there are certain parameters of beauty that have been given to us by society, by the media. But I think if there are more women who are in positions of power, like even, you know, producers or writers who will write those parts, who will create that world which is more sort of real and more nuanced, or cinematographers, the gaze, the female gaze, and how they will look at both men and women. So I just think that if there are more women behind the camera, I think we will see a far more diverse set of stories. So there's a lot to learn, you know. As a filmmaker, I only knew what an actor knows, which is really the shoot. And the shoot, while it's the vital part of filmmaking process, it's the smallest part, because there's so much that goes into the preparation of it and so much in the post-production of it, you know. So I wish I had known that whole process. I mean, sometimes I feel like I wish I'd studied cinema a little more, and I wish I would watch more. I mean, that I have no complaints. It's something that I have to do myself, is just to watch other films, just to get inspired and, you know, just to kind of see how different stories are being told. And I still though maintain that you have to first be an observer of life to be able to tell stories. I think as a filmmaker, I always tell young filmmakers, because I didn't start out to want to be a filmmaker or even an actor for that matter, but I do feel that, you know, if you internalize life, if you're just observant of life in itself, you're kind of reflecting. I mean, the kind of films I do, I reflect realities, you know, you fictionalize it, but all the inspiration comes from life. It doesn't necessarily have to come from other films.